So I ended up buying this 2001 Chrysler Voyager yesterday evening or last night because Lil Blue II is not wanting to start, and this vehicle was bought really cheap, but it's got some issues. However, it does start, but I think there's some issues that I'm going to try to fix. The first thing that occurred was that, well, it's going to need service because it had sat idle supposedly for May, June, July, August, September, about 4 or 5 months. The owner says that it sat idle for about 4 or 5 months. This focus is not working here with this camera. Anyhow, this vehicle had sat idle for the longest time, and he said the battery died as a result, and he blamed that on the instrument cluster being messed up and the speedometer not working. So he said it was an easy fix by resetting the system, which I tried, but it didn't work. But let me show you what's going on here, so I can get the vehicle started up and let you know what's happening. Okay, right now everything appears fine. I have replaced the battery in here from Lil Blue II, which is straight ahead there. I took the battery from there and put it in here. But you can see how these all come on and light up like that. That's not supposed to happen. I'll start it up and show you what happens. Okay. Everything appears to be okay, except for sometimes the airbag thing comes on. And the needle here for the speed doesn't move, and also the trip odometer stays at 0, but you can see all these come on, so you can't tell what gear you're in, and the vehicle appears to be moving in second or third gear. It doesn't want to go any higher, which is a problem because you can't drive it on the highway, and you can't really go faster than 40 miles per hour because then the RPM is hitting like 3,000 plus, which is very bad. So I've been researching this online, and some people say that you can reset the speedometer issue by resetting the dash assembly here. So I'm going to show you how you do that. Okay, you have the car shut off. You don't even have to have the key in there. But you have everything shut off like this. You just hold this trip odometer reset button for about 5 or 6 seconds or so, and it should come on. So it comes on as a soft 40. That's the version of the code on here. That's an error code 1003 and 1005, which is some kind of sensor issue, I think. Doesn't really tell you much online. Then it goes through its spiel to try to reset the odometer and the speedometer. Sometimes the speedometer gets stuck behind that little dot right there. It's on the wrong side. This is how you would reset that. So you can watch this little show that the car's going through its diagnostics and stuff. It's testing all the gauges, resetting everything, and calibrating everything. And I was hoping that this would fix the problem, but it turns out it didn't. So everything is reset, and if it hadn't been anything major, the vehicle would be working correctly right now. But it's still not. I'm still having the same problem with the speedometer not moving, and the instrument cluster here. See how it looks normal right now? It looks normal, like it's working. Then it goes back and doesn't work. So you can't tell what gear you're in. And when you drive it, it seems to stay at second gear. So I was doing some more research online, and it might be, or I'm hoping it is, an input and output transmission sensor. I think that's what it's called. Anyhow, I'm planning on going by AutoZone or something today, one of those auto stores, to see if I can't pick up. One of the forums said it was an output sensor, but I'm not sure if it was the output or the input, but I might as well get both. I may also pull up into AutoZone and have them try to do a computer reading to see what the problem is. So I will keep you guys posted. If you have some ideas as to what it could be, please let me know. This is happening today. I'm going to be uploading this video shortly because we are now current. So you can actually potentially help me with situations as they are happening instead of reading what happens afterwards. For those of you who are curious as to what's going on with Blue, Blue is untagged at this moment. I called the insurance company and had the insurance. It actually went up. I couldn't believe the insurance went up by like 10 or 20 bucks a month. But you can see she's detagged. And we'll be sitting here. I'm not planning on selling her or crushing her or anything. Per my promise to Charles, I'm going to go ahead and try to use this time to fix Blue. The problem is the car I bought as a replacement didn't run as well as I'd hoped. But I got it like really cheap. So I'm hoping, you know, I can get it fixed here very soon. But it is a rust bucket. It's rusted really badly all over. So I'm thinking of calling it Rusty. But my son wants to call it Iron Man. So this one's a shorter vehicle. Otherwise, it's almost identical. It has a V6, but it's only, I think, 3.2 or 3.3 liter versus like 3.8. But see, this back area here is about 1.5 feet shorter. And be a little tour of it. I just got it, so. But it's got 3 rows of seating, which I plan on keeping it as a regular van, minivan. I'm not going to be converting this one, at least not immediately, for living in. I'll be using it to pick up my kids and maybe buy supplies and whatnot, you know, so you can haul goods and stuff with it. I am debating whether or not I'll convert it, but more than likely not. The good news is, if I can get it running, despite the rust issue, it's actually a pretty good vehicle. It's only got supposedly 159,000 miles on the odometer, but you know, I don't know if that's working correctly or not. And it does have all the little pockets and stuff on the side already, and even more importantly, it's got working air conditioning. Now, this is a 2001 model, so it's a bit older than my 2003, but it's not a bad little vehicle, especially if I can fix this shifting issue simply by replacing the 2 sensors. So we'll find out today. I'm going to go by AutoZone and take a look at it and see how much it costs and whether or not I can afford it. And then I'm going to actually try it, although I may have a hard time getting up underneath. Supposedly you have to crawl up underneath there, and I don't have a way to get under there. So that may be an issue. I thought I would go ahead and pop the hood open for those of you who are mechanically inclined. Maybe you can actually help me find out where the sensor is. I looked online on YouTube, but didn't really find a location. On one of the vehicles, they said to go up underneath, and on the other, they said there was some kind of air thing here to remove. Now, this one doesn't seem to match either one. It is a 3.3 liter V6, but me looking at it quickly, I'm thinking that might be the sensor right there. Do you see that little thing down there? Because if that is, I can access it without crawling up underneath. And there seems to be a second sensor right there. I don't know if that's the transmission speed sensor or not. I guess I can ask the, see, there's one down there that appears to be, it might be it right there. You just go through that little crack right there. And then, I don't know if the other one is correctly it or not over here, or if you actually have to go up underneath. So if any of you know and can tell me, that would be good. I do plan on going to the store, maybe AutoZone or something, to see how much the parts are and whether or not they know where it is. I'm probably going to go and have them do a code reading on the vehicle to see if they can figure out what the error actually is.